I have no idea what made these holes. Strange. What a lovely party they're having. Ah well, some of us have to work. The guards' barracks. The truck Kim and I followed. The truck. The rope is secure. It's locked. Long way down. Let's see what that sign says. Wow, 2 crash landings in one day. Bad karma. Ah well, 2 crashes and no casualties. That's something. Although I dropped some of my gear. Never mind. Let's get out of here.
Paddock? Fenton, can you hear me?
Kim? Damn it, didn't I tell you to wait?
Oh, stop playing the hero. It doesn't suit you. Of course, I could always just leave you here and go back.
No. Just make sure nobody sees you.
Don't fret. What's it look like down there? Can you climb back up?
Not through the tunnel. I've slid down about 10 meters. But there are some passages here.
Shh, be quiet.
Kim? Kimmy? Is everything okay?
Yep, coast clear. I'll take a look around up here. There must be something we can get you back up with.
Okay, but be careful.
Always. Let's see if I can find something useful in all this. I'll take a paper with me. If I need more, I'll know where to find them. Daily newspapers. Looks like the paper boy around here has his work cut out. The truck we followed. These notes belong some of the... It seems he wanted to prevent anyone else from reading certain information, such as the section where he describes how he and Hayes found a dead monk who had a gemstone shaped like a dragon's eye, and a half-burned map in his... The map contained an issue of the full Kish's Tageblatt. A gas burner. Looks like there's even some gas left over. A roll of cookware. I should stay close by, in case Fenton needs something. I wonder if I can work out what made these holes. Now I know. Those are smoldering cigar butts melting into the snow. Ah, yes. There's no... Fenton needs my help. The sign warns of crevasses. Fenton ignored it. It's not doing much good here, so I'll just take it with me. The next cigar butt is mine. A glowing cigar butt. Filthy habit. The warning sign was stuck in this piece of tree trunk. Why should I burn the newspaper? I could light the gas burner with the cigar. It's too big. It'll only get stuck. Watch it, Fenton! If this hits you in the face, you won't get any uglier, but you can still lose a few brain cells. Fancy some light reading, Paddock? Duck! Watch out! Watch your head down there. You might want to back up a bit.
Thank goodness I didn't fall down there. Some of my things weren't... Not a chance. I can't even see the bottom. I'll grab a few smaller chunks of ice, just in case I come across any fine bourbons on my travels. Some large... This passageway is a little wider than the others, but I still can't see where it leads. I'm feeling lucky. Let's see where this leads. This place looks familiar. Of course, as an expert scout, orientation is one of many survival skills I possess, which means I know without a shadow of a doubt that I'm going round in circles. I felt a draft at one stage, so there's got to be another route out. It's not hot enough. I'll light the burner. It's certainly not my favorite flavor, but it's burning. Okay, so if I just stand here and watch which way the smoke goes... Bingo! It's drifting down the left-hand passage. Ugh, this place smells like Gus's house. Hey, a pocket knife. Of course. All the blades are broken off. Why on earth wouldn't they be? I should have known. Oh well, the corkscrew's still in one piece. Someone had their priorities right. Building rubble, wood scraps, and other rubbish. Nothing useful. Aside from that, most of it's frozen. I must be right under the camp. The Germans tossed their rubbish into this cave. I better keep this for a while. A pocket knife where... I can't reach it. They'd certainly burn well. I'll put a few pages up here between the scraps of wood. The newspapers are burning. Let's hope the rest of it catches. Still, it should manage to melt the ice, provided I've got a few years to kill. Oh wait, I'm on a top priority secret mission. I need a new plan. I've already chucked everything burnable into... No, not... It's more likely to kill the fire than feed it. I'll put some lumps of ice in the pot. This will be interesting. Well, I won't claim to have psychic powers, but the ice melting and the steam escaping was pretty much what I expected. I better keep this for a while. It's empty. Seal up an empty pot. That tape holds for a... I'll put some lumps of... Okay, let's stick... Worth a try. Fenton Paddock, physicist. Location? Underground cave, Tibet. Here begins my experiment on the effects of heat on ice. Phase 1. A kettle with ice is heated up. The ice melts. Phase 2. The melted water appears to be bubbling and spitting. I shall call this boiling. Phase 3. Lift-off. Steam is shooting out of the hole in the lid. Conclusion? Water always behaves the same when heated, whether you're in Tibet or in Ipswich. I am a sarcastic bastard when I'm bored. I better keep this... There's water in the pot. There's still enough water in... I can't read. My pockets... Not a chance.
I better make sure I don't... He's annoying. Fenton needs my... It's too big.
It's too... The tunnel I slid... I'm not going round in a circle. I better keep this... I better keep this... I better keep... I better keep this... Okay, let's try again. All quiet in the Far East. Water boils, steam escapes through the hole in the... There's still an... There's still a... thought the... I can't reach... There's water in the pot. I better keep... I've already chucked everything. This log has a large knot in it. Let's see what I can carve out. Not much, as it turns out. But I've used the corkscrew to pull out the knot. Okay, I've stuck the wood... Let's see what happens. The practical side of physics isn't bad. The wooden bullet thing went straight through the ceiling of ice. I can't reach.
I better make sure. It's too big. I should stay close by, in case
Score. Freedom, here I come. I can't reach it. My word, a grappling hook. I am so resourceful. Aim well. That must be the tent we saw from above. I hope our guy's okay. Let's see if I can use any of this. Well, on the plus side, there's a grenade here. On the downside, it's most likely a dud. Leftover ammunition inside. Locked. The generator motor sucks in air through this opening. I can't open the vent. Judging by the engine noise and the smell, there are diesel generators in this shed. Looks like he's repairing the truck. A portable welding machine. I shouldn't go any further. The guy over there might see me. And then fun time's over. Locked. Might come in handy sometime, but I have to... There's one just... I can't go any further. There's a guard up in that hut. Granted. I shouldn't go any further. The guy over there might see me. And then fun time's over. I can't open the vent. I can't open the vent. I can't open a pocket knife where only the corkscrew works. Corkscrews are for unscrewing. I managed to climb up to the... Ouch, ouch, ouch! Hot! No. Building rubble, wood scraps. I better keep this... The water would cause a short circuit. Sounds promising.
Mensch, what's happened now? Must be the generator.
What now? He can't stay in there forever. I'm not leaving my cover until I can be sure he's out of action.
Hey, now what's wrong? Hello? Hilfe! Can anyone hear me out there? Something's blocking the door. Hello?
Good thing the generator in the other... It won't budge. The lid seems to be jammed. Unfortunately, the corkscrew... A toolbox. A toolbox. It won't budge. The lid seems... A portable welding machine.
Okay, I'll ask you again. How did the monk and your lieutenant escape the monastery? Which secret passage did they use? We can go on like this for days. I have hundreds of these records, and you seem to enjoy the music. Or surely you would object. If it's still too quiet, I'd be happy to turn up the volume.
My word, it's Thomas. Thomas Finch. He's an officer in Richard's unit. I knew him from the service back in Hong Kong. It looks like they're torturing him with German marching music. It's booming through his headphones. A fate worse than death. I could deal with this guard, if he wasn't as wide as a door frame. Since I left my black belt at home, I'll have to be a bit more subtle. This guy's a machine. One-on-one, he'd mince me. I can't get over there without getting caught by Mr. Kick My Ass. Good God, where in the world did they breed that guy? A tent peg. Yes, I can use this to lift the lid a bit. Let's see what I can pull out through the gap. I've covered the edges of the pieces with glue. Now they just need to go back together. This big piece is probably a good starting point. I'll leave it here. I can pick up, turn and set down the pieces. If I can get them... If I can... Job done. I've glued the record back together. Of course, the light-coloured glue in the cracks won't stand up to scrutiny. A buzzsaw blade. I'll take it out of the cover. Without a cover, he'll notice straight away. I can't get over there without getting caught by Mr. Kick My Arse. We could jazz up this cover with that picture of the soldiers from the news. I should take the Perfect. Hey, maybe I'll sell this as a collection. If I'm lucky, Hans won't notice it's not March's. Something tells me Thomas will.
What the? This record has been glued back together. What idiot did this?
Damn it. He noticed the glued cracks and threw the record out. Hey, maybe I'll sell this as a collector's. A toolbox. A portable welding machine. A vise. A tent peg. There's water in the a stick grenade. I've unscrewed the top of the grenade and poured out the gunpowder. A saw blade. It looks like a fine collection of military marks. I can't get over there without getting caught by Mr. Kick My Arse. Left over. Locked. There's one just like. It looks like. Thomas Finch. I have to get him. Good God. A Nazi uniform. If I'm lucky.
What the? This record has been glued back together. What idiot did that?
Damn it. I'm clearly not quite the counterfeiter I hoped I was. He chucked the record out of the tent. I've glued the pieces back together. It's whole again. The gunpowder's sticking to the glue in the cracks. You can hardly see them. Hey, maybe I'll... If I'm lucky.
Okay, here comes a real smasher.
Yeah. I meant that to happen. Job done. Hope no one heard the explosion.
Thomas? Wait, I'll take off the headphones.
Fenton Paddock? What the hell are you doing here?
I'll explain later. You have to listen to me now. We don't have much time. I need to know what happened.
I suppose we were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What do you mean?
Well, our mission was to survey the area. Richard's maps were taking us towards some key defence points. An old monastery set near a valley. It was dark when we got here. The search for the monastery was due to begin the following morning. We were prepping our gear and setting up camp when we heard explosions. The monastery was set on a mountain slope, and we could make out someone trying to blast open the entrance. We couldn't tell, but we assumed they were bandits. Richard ordered an attack. The maps showed a second, hidden entrance to the monastery, so we took a team up and made contact with the monks. We got in touch with the abbot, or whatever they call him, but we were too late. They stormed the main entrance. We were massively outnumbered. Didn't have a chance. The old monk hid Richard and I in a secret chamber. He was scared. Didn't think he'd make it. He told us something we were to remember at all costs.
And what was that?
He said, "The door is guarded by two dragons, Yao the Strong and Zhao the Wise. Zhao, the mother, is twice as old as her son, Yao." Something like that. Anyway, he made it, along with Richard, but I took a bullet and wound up here. I only realised then why we were overrun. Nazis put up a better fight than bandits, I guess.
What happened to Richard?
I assume he and the monk made it to the chamber, but I really don't know.
So Richard might still be there?
Maybe if they had some supplies. But he might even have made it out.
Well, whichever the case, I'm going to find him. That chamber. Where exactly is it?
In a kind of courtyard. There's a secret mechanism on the west wall.
Right. Thomas, do you have any idea?
You're a card? The best thing would be to leave the same way you came, don't you think?
Yeah, we can forget about that. I kind of fell down a crevasse. Besides, you don't look like you're up for any sheer rock faces quite yet.
There are trucks leaving the camp several times a day. Maybe that's an option.
Sounds interesting. Are you okay?
Fenton, you're back with the forces?
No. Listen to me, Thomas. Is everything okay? Are you injured?
Well, my ears are still ringing a bit and I'm pretty knackered.
Can you stand up?
Not as long as I'm handcuffed to this crate.
Okay, I can take care of it. What are the Germans?
They found something very exciting in the monastery, but I haven't the faintest idea what it is. In any event, it's important enough to the boss around here, that Countess von Hagenhild, to slaughter innocent monks. They kept asking me how to open the secret chamber, but I didn't give them anything. I suppose whatever they're looking for is in there.
You mean you didn't tell them anything about this dragon code?
No, not a word.
Okay, I'll find something to unlock the cuffs.
Might I suggest the key?
Not really my size, but what's this in the pockets? Perfect. The smallest key.
Thomas, let's get out.
I've had better days.
Maybe you better hang here until I can find us a way out.
I'll check out the trucks. Get out of here in style. The explosion knocked him out, but it takes more than being engulfed by I'll put the uniform on first. Blend in with the logo. I doubt Thomas is better off in there. The truck is a good option. I doubt Thomas is better. Hey, yeah, I can just drive Thomas out of here. I can hide him in the back of the truck. If we make it past the gate, we're home dry. Okay, Thomas is hiding in the back of the truck. If my luck holds, then the key's in the ignition.
Hey, what are you doing there, Junge?
I,
Oh, another one caught the bug. It's this weather. I've had a cold this entire time.
Yeah, can hardly speak.
Don't worry about it. You wanted to go to the monastery, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Did the men up there order another truck? At this time of the day? I've told those fools 100 times that I will not allow a convoy to drive up there at this time of the day. They better learn to stick to the rules. No truck leaves the base after 1600, unless they've made a find of utmost priority up at the monastery. What's all this about anyway? What needs to be picked up so urgently?
Well,
What did they say on the radio? Whatever, I just need the military assignment form, filled out in full. Have them give you one in the radio room. If the finds are particularly important, I can send you up with a truck. I'll be in the barracks. But don't come back unless we're talking really important finds. Otherwise, we'll have it picked up in the morning.
Very well. Radio room, form, and important find. Off we go. Locked. It's always the last key, isn't it? Thank goodness. Nobody here.